Hello friend, welcome to my backyard. If you are new here, my name is Kristine. We are going to do hopefully a quick backyard tour. I think we're on number 3 or 4, I can't remember, but I will have it in the description. Let's take a look at what I have been doing back here. Okay, so just a quick overview just from this angle. For starters, I won't go through all the flowers, but this is a bush cucumber. So I put it in this pot kind of as, I don't know if you can see with the sunlight, because I'm doing an experiment just to see. I have it on a stand here and I just want to see if it will grow down and if I can get cucumbers from this method. So we'll see what happens with that. This is a form of thyme. I forget what it's called, but isn't it cute? I just loved it. It's really tiny. There's some tomatoes that I'm rooting, but I have nowhere to plant anymore, so I don't know what I'm going to do with those. Let's look first at the raised beds. Well, no, first let's take a quick peek at the garlic bed. It's ginormous. They have gotten so tall. Look at this, my friends. I am so excited for this year's garlic harvest. You probably can't tell, but they are so tall. I am 5'7" and they are up to my hips. They're so tall. So this is the garlic bed. I'm super excited about that. Just trying to keep an eye on the garlic scapes, because last year I totally didn't see them until I just kind of forgot about the garlic back there. Did not see the garlic scapes until they were huge and the flower was already big and they just looked like giant umbrella handles. And so by the time I cut those off, too much energy had been taken away from the garlic bulb. So tip for you new garlic growers, make sure if you are growing hardneck garlic, make sure you watch out for the scapes. I keep an eye on them. I look every single day now because I'm so paranoid about it. I'll just start over here. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about flowers, but I do have zinnias here and over here because I'm trying to attract pollinators for the garden. And I also have in these big sacks sunflowers, which have not germinated yet, here and in this bag as well. So I just keep hoping and we'll see what happens with those. This bed right here is primarily tomatoes, but I have all different kinds. So much so that I have a map inside, and on the map I have written down what each plant is, because otherwise I will never remember or know what's what. And so if you see any tomato plants or any plants in here that still have like the little tag stick that I have in the dirt, it's just because I haven't recorded it on my map yet. So you can see I also have some Swiss chard. I have 2 Swiss chard plants and they are looking beautiful. And I have just a little basil right here, and interspersed inside everything I have onions. I am obsessed with onions this year. I have been watching My Gardener and also Acre Homestead, and I just have been very inspired by both of them in terms of trying to grow onions, and they seem like they are an easy crop to grow and to I'm forgetting what the word is, but like to intercrop with other things. So this is a high intensity single stake method of growing where you can grow more crop in a smaller space, and then in between everything I have put a lot of onions to try to maximize my space. These 3 plants right here, here, and here are cucumbers, and I have 3 over there as well. And this trellis I put in that connects the 2 beds, and I will be training the cucumbers to grow up and hopefully meet in the middle. I figured this is a great way for me to conserve space in these beds because cucumbers take up so much space. So I just thought, this just came to me, and I thought this would be a great idea and way to grow cucumbers, but not in the beds. So hopefully this will work. And you can see the other 3 cucumber plants over here. And then this bed here is just more tomatoes in this half of the bed. I didn't mention it, but on a lot of the corners of the bed, you might have seen I have chives. Some are regular chives, some are garlic chives. Again, I have onions interspersed in here as well. And then this little area right here are all of my peppers. I have bell peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, jalapeno. So we will see how those do. I have little stakes there for those, as you can see, that I will attach as they get bigger with that elastic twine that I just showed you. And then over here is just it's probably hard to see with this sunlight right now, but just a lot, and now my shadow's in the way. I'm gonna go back over here. But it's just over here in this remaining space is just a lot more onions that I have planted. So I just purchased onion starts, a lot of them. I am obsessed. I wish I had more space. I would grow more garlic and more onions. So that is it for the beds. This is a vanilla bean plant. I am not sure how this is going to go. It's an experiment. I just got it, so it's still in its original container, but I will get it replanted as soon as it has time to acclimate. This is a lemon or lime tree. I'm not sure which because I've got them confused now, and now I don't know which is which, but one is a lemon and one is a lime. I'm in Michigan, so I keep them inside all winter, and I brought them back out. They smell so good. They are blooming too, so I'm really hoping that some pollinators are helping me out here with that, but we'll see what happens with those. I have in the earth boxes more onions. In that pot, more onions. Here I have cilantro, and in the middle I have parsley and cilantro on the ends, which I've already been using, so it's been really nice. I cut this whole thing off and used it the other day, and it's already like back. Another earth box of onions. There's onions in here. This grow bag is all herbs that I planted. I did garlic chives. Those are all garlic chives, and thyme and basil. These 3 tomatoes here, here, and here are my determinants. All the tomatoes out in the raised beds are indeterminate, and these are the determinate tomatoes that I have. So I might put a little stake up for those eventually if I need it. I should put it in now though, so I don't ruin the roots. Didn't think of that. Not sure what I'm going to do with that, but. And then this is the apple tree, which I have spoken of before, and it bloomed like crazy. So I'm just, again, hoping that there were pollinators here because it bloomed early and it was cold and I wasn't seeing any bees or anything, so I'm not too sure on that. This is my other apple tree. Same thing happened with that one. It bloomed not as crazy as the other one, but it did have a lot of blooms. So I'm just hoping to see apples. This was the apple tree that didn't make it, and I just decided the other day just to cut it down and gave it some TLC because I did the scratch test on the trunk and it's still really green, and I was seeing some signs of life. So I decided just to do an experiment, and instead of getting rid of it, I just chopped it, and I'm gonna see what happens. So I don't really know what I'm doing with that. I don't really know what I'm doing with any of this, to be honest with you guys. I am just basically learning as I go, and we will see what happens with this year's adventure. I'm really excited about it though, and I just love being out here and working on it and experimenting and just trying new things. So just a quick update on the apples. I am editing the video that you are seeing right now, and I just wanted to show you guys that there are apples all over this tree. Look at that. I couldn't believe it. I was so excited when I discovered this. I just want to say thanks for joining me in the garden today. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly appreciate and am so grateful for you. If you like this video, I can pop another one right here for you to check out between now and my next upload. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I upload every other day, and I can't wait to see you next time.